Okay, so we got a few upgrades. Got a new derailleur. It's a SRAM GX Eagle. New crankset, also SRAM GX Eagle. And finally, new shifter, GX Eagle. So stick around, guys, and I'll tell you why. Alright, so guys, we got a bit of a dual purpose ride today. We're checking out a trail called the Bear Cave, or Bear Cave, which is rated blue, pretty challenging. But the other thing that I want to do is kind of review my new drivetrain. So basically I replaced my crankset, my derailleur, and my shifter to SRAM GX Eagle, which is 2 steps above what I had, which was SX. So definitely a quality difference. But I really want to see how this change affects my climbing. And the amount of pedal strikes that I get. So this is the entrance. I've ridden in the opposite direction, but we basically start off right away with a climb. There's a lot of climbs and a lot of downhill sections on this trail, so you're going to be in and out of your seat quite a bit. Turn right back into another climb, and this one's steep. Let's see what we can do here. All right. So first climb was a success. Got a bunch more though. There's a few features in here. Got to watch your speed. All right, another climb. A lot of switchbacks in here too. Not too many rocks, but there are some. There's a few rollers in here. Here's one. And here's another one. This trail's pretty twisty. Another roller. So the other cranks that I had was a GX SX. It was Eagle, but it was basically an OEM group set that came on my bike. And honestly, not too many complaints about it. It didn't really have a clutch on it on the derailleur, which was one drawback. But it shifted pretty good. But it got banged around a little bit and kind of got out of sync with a little climb. So far, I feel like I'm able to get my pedals rotating faster with the shorter cranks. So these are 165 mil, and the ones on my SX drivetrain were 175. So that's a 10 millimeter difference. All right, we just got to conserve some energy. Looks like an old skinny. There's a few deep descents and a few steep climbs. So as you can see here, another climb. This is a really cool trail. A few wet spots, but it's in good shape, well maintained. It's rated blue, I think I said that. Got another roller coming up here. Into a switchback. Bit of a log bridge. There's a skinny there. Eventually we'll try and hit that one too. Into another climb. So yeah, I find the derailleur shifts a lot smoother. So far anyway. It is brand new. And the shifter itself, pretty smooth. Climb it again. Okay, here's a steep climb. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Let's go, Mike. Yes. All right. So, that climb, I had a hard time with. It's a nice little downhill. With my other one. With the longer cranks, it was a little bit harder to get up that hill. So I'm happy that I was successful there. Another climb. Getting tired. This one's a challenge. We're gonna have to keep working on this one. This one's really steep. That's okay though. That's what practice is for. The more you ride a trail, the better you get at it. Okay, steep little downhill. Modulate the brakes. A rock garden. Some roots. And back into another climb, just a small one, not too steep. So, yeah. So far, I'm quite happy. And really, I haven't had a pedal strike yet, which is great. There's not a ton of debris and rocks and stuff, but okay, this is a steep climb. Let's get on the front of the seat and pedal. Let's go, Mike. Almost. And a cool way to finish it off with a nice downhill, steep onto the main path. And there we go. Alright guys, that was another really cool ride. Bear Cave is pretty challenging. If you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. I'd like to talk about a couple of things about the group set that I got. The SRAM GX Eagle derailleur, shifter, and the crank set. So one of the big things that I was hoping for was a little bit easier climbing with the new shorter crank set. They're 165 millimeters. My stock ones were 175, so that's about 10 millimeters on each side, 20 millimeters in total. I found that climbing was a lot easier. I did come up short on a couple climbs, but they were really steep. Gonna have to practice those a little bit more to be able to make them in one shot. But overall, super happy, super pleased with the change. The derailleur shifts nice and smooth. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. The shifter is nice and smooth as well. So no complaints. Overall, weight savings, not a huge big deal. About 1/4 pound for everything. I will be changing my cassette eventually, but I got to change my free hub body to do that. So once I get that done, I'll do a review on that too. So yeah, guys, if anyone's thinking of going with shorter cranks, I wouldn't hesitate. I recommend it, at least for myself anyway. Hopefully this information helps anybody who's thinking about it. I know it's kind of become a big deal in the past year or so. A lot of people are talking about it, and I thought I wanted to give my 2 cents as well. So guys, thanks for coming along. Remember, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and please turn on notifications so you know when I come. All right guys, we'll see you guys on the next ride. Cheers. So, my most hated part of this trail is the climb back up Old Mount Albion Road to get home. I'm gonna spare you the grinding and grunting. But yeah, if you guys have ridden Bear Cave, please make a comment down below. And let me know your experience with going with shorter cranks. Has it made a difference for you? Would you recommend it to others? Some of my fellow YouTubers have done it, and I've seen good feedback about it, and my first experience has definitely been positive.